Hi, my name is John, and today I'm going to teach you how to properly clean your bearings. So here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a skateboard with dirty bearings to clean them. You need a socket wrench or any kind of wrench that's a 1/2 inch drive so it'll fit on your wheels. Rubbing alcohol. You can also use gasoline. It's a little less friendly on your nasal cavity, but it'll do the job a lot quicker. But for this, we're just going to use rubbing alcohol. Need some kind of cup to put the bearings in for when you're cleaning, or if you just put them in there, but don't really fit too well. And last but not least, you need some lubricant after you're done cleaning your bearings to keep them rolling in pristine condition. So first step is you're going to need to take your wheels off of your trucks. That's lefty loosey, righty tighty. Getting this last one off here. Alright. Little side note, I can't stress anymore to keep all your speed washers and axle nuts together, because if I had $1 for every time I lost them, I'd be rich. Just buy new bearings. So the next step is taking the bearing out of the wheel. Now the best way I can compare this to another thing is when you're opening a beer with a beer bottle opener, or a non-alcoholic beverage for that matter. It's kind of that same motion of just prying it off. Like so. Now that we've removed the bearings from the wheels, it's time for the cleaning. So, we're going to get our rubbing alcohol. Pour it into our container, like so. That's a good amount. Just enough to get 8 bearings wet. And then you get your bearings and you just drop them in there. If you got your speed washers, it's probably a good idea to drop them in there too. Get all your parts nice and clean. And if you use bearing spacers, might as well. Just clean out all the parts. Get them all in there. Now, I have the convenience of a lid, so even if you don't have a lid, I recommend giving them a nice little shaking. Make sure the alcohol gets all in there. And now you play the waiting game for about 5 minutes or so. Alright, through the magic of television, 5 minutes has passed. Emptied out our rubbing alcohol solution from our bearings, and now it's time to dry them off. Just get some paper towels, whatever you got. Get them all in there. Make sure they're nice and dry. What I like to do is I like to kind of blow in each one so it'll get, if there's any dirt left in there. Alright, now that our bearings are all nice and dry and clean, it's time to lubricate them. Now, the one tip I can give you about lubricating your bearings is do it very, very sparingly. You don't want to you'd be better off under lubricating your bearings than over lubricating them. What happens when you over lubricate them is that the oil will make its way to the wood of your board, and it'll soak in, and it'll make it sound like crap or poop. But so I just got some generic skate shop bearing lube here. You're gonna want to do. Me personally, I put like 1 drop in, but some people go for 2 or 3. 3 is about the most you're gonna want to put in, or else it's gonna get bad. So get your bearing. Put my 1 drop in there. You kind of spin it around like so. Make sure the oil gets to all the parts of the bearing. Alright, now that our bearings are all lubed and ready to go, it's time to put them back on the skateboard. So, it's much easier than taking them off. So what you're going to want to do is get the first bearing, lay it right in there, get your wheel. I want to stand up to do this because it needs leverage, and you just kind of pop it in there. Some wheels might not go on as easy as others, but mostly pretty basic. And then I use bearing spacers. I highly recommend that you do. If you don't, that's cool. But so get the next one, put it in there, throw the bearing spacer right on top, it's back on. So we're about done. Last little tip for you is you don't want to tighten them down all the way or they won't turn. Personal preference for me, I actually like them. I like a lot of play in mine. Now it's time for my favorite part of the bearing cleaning process, and that's testing them out when you're done. So, this is Jon signing off. Hope all you have an excellent bearing cleaning experience, and I'll see you at the bottom of the hill.